And hopefully, there we go. Now my face is a lot better. So, guys, welcome. Let me grab my water because we got a story to talk about today. It's the story of two wolves. Actually, maybe I should turn this on first so you can see that better. Or not. Either or. The story of two wolves. Two wolf sisters to be exact. One is named Leah. The other one name is how would you say Raya, Ranya, to tell of two sister wolves, or what you would say Leah, aka SSS Sniper Wolf, and Raya Lazai, whatever her name is, Wolfie or whatever, to tell the two sisters who got away with breaking TOS and actual laws that pertain to, apparently my light doesn't want to work correctly, but that is fine because I could care less. Um, this story takes place. How can I say this? Let me make sure I get this right. The story of two sister wolves, one named Leah, by the a.k.a. name of Sniper Wolf, and her dearly sister Raya, Ranya, also known as Wolfie. How original, huh? How technically original. Uh, but let's continue our story. These two sisters decided, there was this guy. Let's call him uh, Jackie. Just Jackie. So Jackie decided to go make some films, make some documentations on these two wolves. He got National Geographic, and National Geographic came out, and he got the whole team. He was like, "Hey, let's these two wolves are pretty interesting. Let's find out what's going on with these wolves." So he got National Geographic. He decided to do some videos, some posts. He checked out their habitat. He checked out one particular habitat, the actual older sister or older wolf by the name of Sniper. And upon checking her habitat, he noticed there were stolen meat stolen from the park, meat stolen from the grocery stores, different types of food stolen that was in her cavern and in her caves. And he decided to go, it's time to expose this wolf. So he did. He exposed her for what the wolf was. So this wolf, in retaliation, started seeing all this exposure and noticed her meat, just her package delivery just stopped coming in. It started getting shorter. Supply and demand just got shorter and shorter and shorter. And therefore, upon the supply and demand getting shorter and shorter, this wolf said, "Who has done this to me? Who stops my food? Who stops the food for coming into my belly?" So upon this wolf decided to go and look up and notice this person named Jacqueline was doing this, and said, "Oh my God, Jacqueline has been harassing me and has been stalking me for months. He's making money off my food. He's taking my food out my belly, and me and my sister, we can't live too much longer, even though we have so much food that's overrunning the caverns." So the older wolf decided to go, let's go find his place, and decided to go up to Jacqueline's place and take a picture of Jacqueline's place. And upon taking a picture of Jacqueline's place, she decided to, pull up to Jacqueline's place. She ordered some Uber Eats. She tempted Jacqueline to come out of his lovely habitat of National Geographic wanderers, of his family and his wife and his kids and other explorers. She tempted him and baited him with food and traps and all the galores for Jacqueline to realize that this wolf has doxed me and this is pretty illegal. So in retaliation, Jacqueline decides to go onto Twitter and Instagram and go, "Hey guys, I've been doxxed. I have 5 million wolves now coming after me. 5.6 million wolves now coming after me over and over and over. And the wolves don't respond. Well, they do respond. They make fun of Jacqueline. They put out tweets. They just continue doing so. And they make light of the situation. They both of the wolves sit up in their cavern and they're just laughing like hyenas. Ha 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 ha! We're gonna mess you up, Jacqueline, and you're gonna be the next piece of meat that we come after. And therefore, Jacqueline decided to go. Wait a minute, hold up, because my thing is not right. Let's do this. There we go. Let's bring this even bigger because I want this so big that you guys can see this. So the two wolves are laughing. Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. Ho 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 ho. Jacqueline, you're in serious trouble. And the laws were like, well, you wolves are in the wrong. But these wolves have over 35 million people who support the wolves and continue to supply them with food and go, well, we're going to form a mob. So these wolves decide to get pitchforks and knives and torches, and they all stand outside of Jacqueline's house, and they're like, "We demand blood. We need your blood because you made fun of our two mama wolves." And basically, the premise of the story is the situation has not gotten any better. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, which I doubt you are, like I said, my name is Desmond O's. I'm not afraid to actually say my name. I've been on YouTube for 14 years, probably just as long as Jack himself, and I'm not as big as a creator as him, or nor do I aspire to be. I've said this in my previous videos. If you want to know the reason why for that, go back to my last live stream and I can kind of explain it there. But the situation has not gotten any better. It has gotten a lot worse. Today is Thursday, one day before the weekend, and YouTube has responded. Let me go ahead and pull up some clips here. But before I do, I'd like to thank Alex Emery's TheQuartering himself. I'd like to thank Pingsy O, Drama Queen, and Asmongold TV, as well as several other creators. I can't Scully, even Jacksepticeye. I like to give him credit for this live stream as well. But the situation hasn't gotten any better. It's gotten a lot worse, and I'm gonna show some screenshots here that I have gotten here. We're gonna zoom into this. We're going to look at YouTube's response, which is, oh my Jesus. I don't know if you can see this, but YouTube response, basically, I'm gonna read it out to you if you can't see it because my camera again is so blurry. YouTube response would be, would it be too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video? And even some of the people up on Twitter's even wrote, the readers actually said, reader added context that they thought people might want to know. For additional context, it's be known that this tweet was written in the wake of a controversy regarding to a reaction YouTuber, Sniper Wolf, who also recently leaked the personal information of a fellow creator on the platform JJJackfilms. Now, if you go and you refresh the page, this little thing disappears because it seems like YouTuber basically asked them to take it down. And that alone is already sus. Very sus. The source, insider, all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. It's gotten a lot worse. YouTube is literally making fun of content creators who are posting, who are actually on this story. And as many other content creators that are going to say that this has happened before, she's just going to get away. Don't worry, that's what YouTube does because, that's their money bag, which is technically correct. It is. YouTube has done this in the past. I mean, you got I Show Speed who basically revealed his little speed, and he's back on. You have people like Pokimane, which I'll be talking about here in a little bit, who's literally a little bit upset because she's actually being compared to someone who's just like her, who literally did a little bit worse than her. But that doesn't excuse her either. She's basically like the lesser of two evils. It's more like trying to vote for Hillary Clinton versus Donald J. Trump. And yes, I went political there. Uh, it's just a lot. Yeah, and there's my phone. I'm gonna let that ring. By the way, I know people are calling, doing my thing, but I'm not going to respond right now because I'm in the middle of a live stream. I'll respond to that when I'm done. But the controversy is up right now, and it's not getting any better. It's getting a lot worse. People want YouTube to respond, and YouTube is responding by laughing in people's face and telling them basically bluntly, without straight up honestly saying, we don't give a flying F what you think. She makes us a lot of money, and that's all that matters. Now, I need to go ahead and correct something that I stated in my last live stream. I said there's actual porn of Sniper Wolf. That's actually not true. There's more porn. There's basically it's literally her sister. Her sister is the OnlyFans and the Pornhub person. So I want to go ahead and correct that right off the bat. That it's not Sniper Wolf who's doing porn. I stand corrected on that. It's her sister, which, by the way, her sister is the one that's actually just gaslighting this even further. It's almost like they relish in drama. It's like the more drama that YouTubers pop up with, she thinks she's being famous, but she's becoming infamous. Both of them. She's becoming the most hated person on YouTube and other platforms. And she's not apologetic. Matter of fact, she made another video today. And this one here, this video today, oh my God, you might as well say this video that she made today is literally a slap back at everybody. She's made a TikTok reaction video that has kids in it. Literally. Actually, I really want to go to it. So give me just a moment so I can go ahead and pop up YouTube and literally do this exactly. First of all, before anything, I want you guys, if you can, go and support JJJackfilms because he's been doing a magnificent job of being cordial. He's been doing a magnificent job of staying calm in the storm. Literally, he's been very calm about this, and I respect him for that. I mean, being an old YouTuber myself, you got to respect the game, man. And when you got stuff like this, when you got a big shot that's gunning for your throat, and you remain calm and collective, that's experience. That is mad experience. Very, very mad experience. And it's just very highly dedicated how calm he is, how cool he is, how collective he is. I really hope he's getting a lawyer and he's just sitting back and he's just collecting the data that we're all bringing to him. Because at this point, this man has a case. He does. He has a very good case. I mean, at this point, he can literally sue this girl for millions for what she's doing. I get it. He's got a whole channel that's dedicated to her, making fun of her. And yeah, she calls it harassment. And as Penguin said himself, there are multiple ways to go about it as a content creator. When you're being harassed as a content creator, whether it's by another content creator or even people in your comments, there are multiple ways to go about it. And going to someone's house live, doing an actual poll on them, and then basically making fun of them and mocking them is just ridiculous. I'm gonna go to this one too here. This is a thing that was on Instagram too. Someone asked Team YouTube, the best time to remove Sniper Wolf from your platform was Friday night when she showed up to our house. Oh my bad. That's Jack's wife's. My bad. I apologize. Much credit to your wife as well, Mr. Jack. But uh, when she showed up to our home, filmed and posted a live video of our house to her 5 million Instagram followers while my wife and I were inside and dared me to come out. The second best time, show more. I could do that. And YouTube's response is, we don't allow harmful behaviors like threaten and doxing. So I guess what Sniper Wolf has done is not considered doxing. Going into Google Maps and digging and searching for Jack Film. By the way, if you go and you look up anything on Jack Films, the second most looked up thing is actually the man's home. That tells you that Sniper Wolf fans are actually looking for this man's home. They're actually looking for his address. They are actually hunting him down. YouTube, if it doesn't get any serious than that, go look up on your own Google search and try to look up Jack Films, and you'll see the second most looked up thing is this man's house. It's ridiculous. And that tells you how many of Sniper Wolf's actual fans are actually gunning this man right now. That's probably why he's keeping quiet. That's probably why he's not saying much. And that's probably why he's in because your golden girl has now threatened the livelihood of Jack Films and his family to the point to where they're afraid to speak. They're afraid to post anything. And it's not fair. Content creators are actually rising up, and more videos about this is coming out. And if you think this is going to just blow over, this is as big as Pokemon. This is as big as ISO Speed. This is getting bigger and bigger. This is like a bonfire that someone left unchecked, and half of Yellowstone Park is now engulfed in flames, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and the firefighters are just standing outside the whole park going, well, the park is burning. We got the water. And the guy that's supposed to be doing it is like, don't go in there. Don't turn on the water. Just keep letting it go. It'll just blow over. The wind, an act of God to happen, natural hurricane. But this is just literally a shit fire that's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not going to stop. And the fact that Sniper Wolf herself and her sister are just pretending either this is going to blow over or her sister is sitting here gaslighting just more and more hateful comments towards her. Isn't there like some kind of like hidden rule or something to like fan the drama, fan the flame? Because at this point, that's exactly what her sister's doing. It's relatively disgusting. I'm gonna go into the next one here. Next here with Pokemon, which I told you guys I'm going to get on. Pokemon she actually wrote something. I'm gonna read it because again, you can't even see this. The TV is so bright, you can't even see it. So I'm gonna read this to you. It says Pokemon, Pokemon, LOL, law, whatever. I am vehemently against doxing ESP as someone who has been doxed, swatted, and stalked for years. This comparison is unnecessary, and I don't want to be a part of your women can get away with anything agenda. So, Pokemon, what about Twitch and you basically putting a lock on your IP and people can't really say too much about it without you coming after them? You can't get away with anything. I sincerely hope that at YouTube helps Jack. And at the bottom it says, my platform lets me get away with anything. Starter pack has a picture of Pokemon and Sniper Wolf. I'm going to move on because here's the thing. Pokemon's IP is protected, and I don't need her even coming after me. I don't even remotely even want to see that little gremlin coming after me. Yes, She does apologize for most of the things she's done, but that still doesn't make it correct or make it right. It doesn't. But we're gonna move on because I really, as much as I want to talk about her, I can't because again, her IP is protected and she will come after. So we're gonna continue on. Um, she. Let me just go back to the original picture here because it's just so much easier doing this. It is so much easier. I'm getting the faces up here because I don't really, like I said, you have literally the two wolves that are coming after. And Sniper Wolf actually posted a video today that is going against kids. Matter of fact, I said I was going to look at that. Uh, this is ridiculous. It is so ridiculous at this point. Let me see. Here we go. It's called The Funniest Kids on TikTok. Uh, hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before anything, we're going to. Can I get you here? Yes, I can. So we got Sniper Wolf. She basically pops up like how she always does. First of all, that Fuel shit in the background, that's got to go because they already dropped your ass. Uh, but you have the nerve to come on and you're like, "Hello, friends. Today I bring you the funniest kids on TikTok." After you've been presumably hit for having two teenagers twerk for you that are underage and having a female basically expose her breasts. Anybody can buy a Hooters shirt, by the way. Uh, basically expose her breasts. And then you go, "Oh, your titties are fake." Ha 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 ha. Click. So if it's what if it's not on YouTube, it doesn't matter because I mean, literally at this point, that's what YouTube is literally saying. They and again, these two make YouTube so much money, OnlyFans so much money, and as much as I hate doing live streams about this because my number of live streams are now going up, and again, I'm still below 10 live streams, and I've been on here for 14 years, and this is starting to break a record. I've done way too many Sniper Wolf live streams. I don't want to be famous for talking about this chick. I don't. But the word has to get out. More and more people need to see this. More and more people need to know about this. You literally have her fans literally in her comment section going, "Stop hating on my queen. Stop doing this. Stop doing that." No, it's just you can't hate on her because I don't think it's morally wrong what she did. Doxing is not wrong. It's correct. And it's full of bots. So if anybody is like literally looking at her stuff or going to look her up, I recommend you when you do not play the video. Pause it immediately. Write your comment and move on. Don't give her any ad revenue. Don't give her any video time. You want to pause it before 5 seconds to make sure nothing happens. Just like I said, the only thing you want to hear her say is, "Hello, friends." Stop. That's it. Don't go any farther. Don't. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself because you at that point you're literally giving her money. It takes it literally takes 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds of a video in an ad to put money in this pocket or give the meat to the wolves. And I know there's many content creators that are out there that's posting, that's doing videos. Again, even Jacksepticeye is popping up now. I'm waiting to see even bigger names even pop up on this because this is one fire that cannot die, and it won't die because again, doxing is illegal. It is very illegal. Uh, if you want to go look up any information on doxing or anything else, I recommend you literally going onto Google and looking up the definition of doxing. If you want to go look up the statutes of limitations, I would recommend you to go on Google and look that up yourself. I'm not going to do that for you. because, first of all, I'm too lazy. I'm not as lazy as Sniper Wolf because I'm not stealing content from other content creators and not crediting them like I am crediting Alex, TheQuartering, Penguin, Drama Queen, Asmongold TV. Uh, Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting people's names. Give me a second while I look up something. Give me just a second. This is unbelievable. How the heck can I keep forgetting people's names? This is just ridiculous at this point. It's not even funny. This is just sickening how I keep forgetting. I'm I would say some ordinary gamer, but even him, he's like, this is just gonna blow over. They're gonna let her get away. Yeah, they will let Sniper Wolf get away if you go silence. Do not silence. Keep the fire going. Keep hitting. Now, the thing is with that, be careful how you're throwing your fire. I don't need people going on her channel and literally attacking this chick. Yes, I know what she did is illegal. I know what she did is wrong. I know that. I get it. We all get it as content creators. But if you're gonna bring out the pitchforks and the flaming stakes and knives, do it respectfully. Literally, I don't want none of you guys to get in trouble for this or lose. First of all, lose your channels or lose your accounts. I really don't. But this has to get out. It has to. It's just it can't just die down. I'm gonna turn this off because I'm getting sick of this. All right, there we go. Oh, there we go. Now I can see myself much better. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. Uh, but like I said, the whole thing is just it's ridiculous. And it's illegal. Like I said, I will give Jack Films his golden trophy thing, whatever, for staying cool, collective, calm. Bro, you are as old as I am, and even I'm very furious. I am very, very, very pissed at this, and even it's hard for me to control my emotions. For you to stay collective, and I've been on just as long as you. I'm not as famous as you. I don't have as many people as you, but I've been on as long as you. And for you to stay calm and collective and cool as you are, I personally respect you for that, especially for a man your age, for someone who's a father and who's also a content creator who's been doing this for a while. I give you the black power fist. I know I know it sounds weird, but I respect you for that. Um, Getting back into this can't go on. It has to be nipped. And like I said, YouTube is literally laughing in our face right now because they're not going to do anything about this. They think that it's going to stop. They think it's just going to end. Like so many other content creators have gotten away with stuff. Again, I show speed. Homeboy was wearing boxers, got up on live stream, and his dingling popped right out. Yeah, they got rid of him for a little bit, but guess what? He's back. They let him back because Twitch is so desperate that Kick is about to mess them up that they're allowing people who commit crimes and who don't care back on their platform. YouTube is following the same thing. As long as you get the money, as long as you have enough people, as long as you bring in the revenue, as long as you are famous, as long as you are a top dog, as long as you give them that cha-ching and you keep filling their cha-ching pockets with the ad revenues. By the way, they're stopping ad blockers. They got enough nerve to stop ad blockers and and stuff because their ad revenues are shit. Stop pop top. Then I'm gonna start using Bob talk because you would not understand me on that. So, Poppy cop, yappa you. Uh, the thing is, they're stopping ad blockers. So even if you're watching my live stream and ads come up anywhere, I'm not responsible for that because YouTube is getting their money for that. I'm not. I don't get paid for that. Neither does any other content creator. That ad revenue goes to YouTube. It goes to them. They take that from you. But let me get back. I digress. The story is not getting any better. YouTube is making fun of the people who are actually saying she needs to be deplatformed. They're not going to deplatform her because she makes them millions and millions of dollars. And if they do, they're going to lose someone very essential to their channel, which makes no sense because, like I said before in my last stream, uh, it's not the fact of you losing money, YouTube. It's the fact of your reputation and what people are going to be thinking about you after this is going on. Now I'm gonna slide a little bit over to the left and diverse a little bit more because now I want to go into the sausage versus Sniper Wolf lawsuit. Um, I'm gonna re-illustrate it. Matter of fact, Sniper Wolf's channel, her gaming channel, where she sat up and she looked like she was playing games. That was all sausage. Sausage actually was playing the games while Sniper Wolf was on the screen, just giggling and haha and thinking that she was girl boss. That and we know that from the court case. If you want to know more information about that, there are other content creators that are actually focused on that. Thank you guys for that, by the way, because like I said, at this point it's like a three-way trap. Uh, right now we got two wolves that are just running around loose, and you got a bunch of hunters that are throwing traps at them, going, "We're gonna snatch this wolf. We're gonna snatch this wolf." And then you got the wolves that just suddenly have superpowers because they're given these powers by their YouTube and other people, and these wolves are just magically just tip tip tip. Oh, a trap over your trap. Tip 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 tip. Look at me, I can't be touched. Tip 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 tip. Because that's what's happening right now. You got two wolves running loose, and YouTube doesn't care because these wolves make them so much meat, they make them so much money, they make them so much revenue that if they were to be morally just, which, oh God, it is so hard to say that with a straight face. A corporation morally just. That's like asking a politician to be truthful. It's not going to happen. It seriously is not going to happen. That morally just. We're literally asking a corporation to be correct and be right. But going back to Sausage and Sniper Wolf, or Sausage and Leah. Uh, now, I'm really going to put this plainly out there. Everybody thinks that was boyfriend, girlfriend. They're married. They've been married for a while. It's been a long time. They've been married. Uh, Matter of fact, one of Sniper Wolf's crimes involves Sausage, and that's the one for the armed robbery. He's involved in that too. They both got mug shots. Again, if you want to go look that up, there's other content creators that are actually hitting that as well. Uh, and like I said before, in my other stream, before YouTube, Sniper Wolf was on TikTok. Before she was on TikTok, she was on Twitch. Well, I mean, let's get that. Let me do this correctly. It was YouTube, because I'm going back from now to back. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. What was it? Omega. Then she was doing VODs on her phone. So this girl's blowing up. She's been there for a while. This girl's literally, she's about to turn 31, and she's been here for a minute. And she's a wolf that's run loose. And now that she knows she's gotten away with breaking TOS, she's not going to stop. I'm letting you guys know this in advance. Now that she knows that she can get away with TOS laws and not be apologetic and just put up videos like normal, she's not going to stop. You have now given this wolf so much power. She can now walk around in the neighborhood. You basically have made her an endangered creature. So if she decides to walk around your neighborhood and takes a chunk out of your leg, and you can't do nothing about it. If she decides to eat you up and dox you to death, you can't do nothing because YouTube is going to protect her, like they're doing now. Uh, if she decides to come after content creators like myself, because at this moment, as me live streaming, I still can't comment on my thing. I managed to get my channel back. Congratulations to that. But my comments are turned off, so I can't write a thing. And I've been age restricted. I've also been hit with the strike. YouTube's not responding for that, by the way. I also have sent them multiple photos of people who have literally come onto my Twitter, who have came onto my Instagram, who has came onto my Facebook, and even my Twitch channel, who have actually threatened me. But unlike Jack, I don't stand down because, first of all, I'm a 20-year military vet. I'm also disabled. So you're coming after a disabled vet. So very disrespectful for you guys who are calling me S-bags and literally telling me that I don't have a job. I'm retired. So sucks to be you. You don't have, you don't have a job. Well, what about 20 years of military service? That sounds like a job to me. What about getting paid for the rest of your life for serving your country? That sounds like a job for me. So, and I'm still a soldier through and through. I don't back down, and this is a war. So, YouTube, if you're watching this, just know that people are also coming after content creators for even doing anything remotely to snipe a wolf. And you guys are laughing in their face and coming along. So I'm not going to stop. Other content creators are not going to stop. We might take pauses. We might let a day or two because we're waiting for your answer. And this little post that you put up, I hope one of your interns got fired for it. I really do. I hope they got fired because this is the worst time to post something as stupid as that. Reaction to is meta reacting to a reaction. Well, is it meta to make fun of people, make fun of a reactor who doxed a reactor? That's what I got to say to you. And there's not really too much I can say because, again, there's so many content creators that are out there who are way bigger than I am, will always be way bigger than I am, that came on before and after me, that is actually on top of this. And like I said, it's not going to die. The fire is going to keep coming. It's going to keep going. It's not going to stop. And to those who are actually watching this, I don't want you to put a thumbs up on this. I don't even need you guys to comment. I just need you to share this live stream with other content creators and let other content creators know that this is morally wrong. This is injustice, that there's a corporation that is behind Sniper Wolf that is actually allowing her to break their rules. They even changed their guidelines here within the last 24 hours to actually protect her. Which makes it so that tells you how much power she has. She has a lot of power. At this point, I'm sorry, Pokemon, but Sniper Wolf even outpowers you. And that really sucks for you, doesn't it? Because even though you might be the lesser evil, Sniper Wolf is now gotten away with breaking TOS rules. And now that she knows she can do it, there's no stopping her. The only person that could stop Sniper Wolf would be YouTube and Sausage and JJJackfilms if he takes it to court. And I hope he does again, because like I said, she's still dealing with Sausage. And if JJJackfilms does his thing and collects his evidence, and we're going to keep giving him evidence, we're not going to stop. We're going to give him the evidence that he needs. to do something about this, because this man's family is in danger, and every single content creator that posts on this even includes bigger ones like Asmongold, even himself, are in danger, because if Sniper Wolf doesn't like what you say, she now has the full power to come to your house and Google map your house and show you off to her 35 million followers. I'm not just talking about her regular 5 million followers on Instagram. I'm talking about every single follower that has followed Sniper Wolf since she came on. So we're all in danger as content creators, because, like I said, if you say anything that she doesn't like or her sister doesn't like, they can literally show up in your front lawn and there's nothing you can do about it, because YouTube is going to get them out. I mean, you can call the cops, you get them in jail, but again, like I said, Sniper Wolf has so much money, she'll probably be out the next day, just like a crooked politician. Just Sniper Wolf is just as bad as Donald J. Trump, and this man has 96 indictments on him, and he's still walking around free. Matter of fact, the man's trying to become president in 2024, and he's got so much dirt on him, it's ridiculous. Sniper Wolf is the same, and YouTube is allowing it. And for YouTube to allow it is not only a slap in the face for its platform, but it's a slap in the face for each and every one of us content creators who come on here thinking that it's a safe space and everything's okay to do what we got to do. Again, if they don't like what you say, they can just show up at your house. Either they can show up at your house, or they can just find your son or daughter on Amigo and have them expose herself and put it out there for YouTube to see. Or she can basically do armed robbery, walk up to your house with a gun and get away with it. And it's just, it's really sickening how corporations just let people get away because they're got so much money. This world is already crooked enough, and now that it's carrying over to online, online is not even safe anymore at all. Actually, it was never safe, to be honest, but online is not safe. The real world is not safe, so there's nowhere to escape to. Excuse me. uh, how I don't know if there's anything else I can announce on this, because literally at this point I feel like I'm just repeat myself. I'm talking crap. It's not even funny anymore. It's not entertaining, and I'm getting sick of myself talking about this. It's making me very mad, because it's very unpatriotic of what's going on here, and this is coming from a 20-year veteran. What Sniper Wolf has done is very unpatriot. What Raya is done is very unpatriotic. These two wolves need to be taken out like Old Yellow. I mean, literally, somebody needs to serve some jail time for this, because if it was anybody else, even including myself, we would have our channels gone. We would have the SWAT team at our house. We would be in jail, or we'd be 6 feet under. And that's no joke. And I want to say it's female entitlement. And oh, by the way, before I do anything else, I am so glad there are also female content creators that are also coming up and actually pulling this off. Because again, it's not a gender thing. This proves that it's not just gender. This proves that money makes the world go round. Okay, so for everybody who keeps yelling that, oh, Sniper Wolf is getting away with this because she's a girl, no, it's not, because there are other female YouTube content creators who have less viewers than her that are also seeing that this is wrong, that this is morally unright, that this is illegal, this is unpatriotic. So it's not a gender thing anymore. This is a money thing. And again, if you have the money, you can get away with anything. And it's really sad to see that. It's really sad to know that there are people out here who have so much money that they can commit heinous crimes to even taking someone's life and they can walk off scot free. It is sad, but this is what our world has come to. If you don't have the money and you don't have the power and you don't have the influence, your voice doesn't matter. And to put it in real world perspective, your vote doesn't matter. It's the college vote that matters. It's your government vote that matters. So even if you vote against a certain politician or a certain president, if the government of your state likes that president and you don't, your vote doesn't matter. His does. It sucks. Like I said, this world is very crooked. There's so many twists and turns. I can't even describe it as a pretzel because a pretzel has less uh, bow ties in it. A Winston Knot has less bow ties than what's going on in this world. It's just really sad to see this. It really is. I don't even know if I want to even post anymore on this because unless something new comes up, unless YouTube actually, rolls up their sleeves and actually make an example out of this because that's what is going on. Nothing's going to be done. Sniper Wolf will keep posting videos. She will keep getting away with this. Matter of fact, now that you have given her the power of doxing people and she can do it at free will and there's nothing no one can do about it, Jack's film is probably not going to be her first or her last target. There are other content creators out there who are big. And if they start posting on her and she doesn't like what they say, she will show up to their house. She has 2 criminal charges. She's she's soliciting minors. Her, like I said, her latest video is literally making fun of kids. I don't care how people think how cute it is or anything. It's not cute. I mean, why would you post a video making fun of children when you yourself are getting hit with child pornography and soliciting minors? Is beyond me, and YouTube is letting it go. So I've been on here for almost 50 minutes, and I'm going to end the stream because I've been so pissed about it. It's just really, really agitating how corporations let people get away with things because they have power and they have money and influence. I mean, it sounds like YouTube doesn't want to let her go because that's where their money comes from. They're acting like if Sniper Wolf gets canceled, then YouTube is going to die. Well, here's the thing, YouTube. You're still going to die just by not letting her go. People are going to keep hitting this. And the more and more that Sniper Wolf, the longer and longer it takes for her to apologize, the longer she keeps just putting up more TikToks making fun of children and minors, the more she basically ignores, the more her sister keeps gaslighting people on other social media platforms and want people to go see her nasty OnlyFans. Both of you wolves are disgusting. And both of you guys are immoral. And speaking from a ex-military person, you wouldn't be getting away with this in the military. Not at all. I've seen generals get taken out for stuff like this. You wouldn't get away in the United States military. I mean, maybe now because they're all dumbed down and sapped up and full of sissies. But you wouldn't have got away with this. This is not patriotic. And you're right here in America. You're abusing the law, the First Amendment of free speech, Sniper Wolf. You are. You're also abusing the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms because of your criminal record. So you've already broken 2 amendments. You're breaking actual laws. YouTube is letting you get away with it. I wouldn't be surprised if even Jack Films got her in court, that YouTube has not already gotten their best lawyers to be on her side. And that Jack Film still ends up losing. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if she keeps posting videos making fun of children. I wouldn't even be surprised if more and more videos come up, even hitting her up for more criminal activities. I wouldn't be surprised because she's just going to keep getting away. I hate saying it and I hate repeating it, but she's getting away with this. And the only way this is going to even remotely even slow down with her getting away is if more and more people keep reminding her and more content creators keep coming out with this. Take a day away from your live stream because that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm probably not going to do another live stream till Saturday because today is Thursday. I don't even know if I want to do another live stream because, like I said, I'm breaking records right now. This is probably like the third live stream I've done involving a single person, and I'm even starting to feel a little bit disgusted myself because this is not the way that I want people to recognize who I am as a content creator. I don't want to be recognized as the guy that was posting against Sniper Wolf. I want to be known for my art and my video game playing. But again, I'm out here again, third stream, posting this again. Uh, like I said, my last live stream that I did yesterday, within the first hour of my live stream got age restricted. Within the second hour, my comments were turned off. And within the third hour, my channel received its first strike in 14 years. So it doesn't matter how long you've been on YouTube. That just proved to me it don't matter if you've been with them since the beginning. If you're not making them revenue and you're not making them the money and you're not bringing them the people, they don't care about you. You're a number. You're nothing. So we need more content creators to come out posting this, and I mean bigger content creators. It'd be nice if you came out, Jacksepticeye. I see you writing stuff down there on Twitter and everything else, but it'd be nice for you to pop out. It'd be nice for you to even pop out, Markiplier. It'd be nice for, oh my God, it'd be nice for PewDiePie to even say something. I mean, but even at this point, even if you guys do come out and y'all even make videos, even Mr. Beast himself can make a video going against Sniper Wolf, and YouTube will still defend her, as popular as Mr. Beast is and how much money he makes. So, again, it's not about the popular YouTubes coming out. At this point, she's making them money. And the fact that she has the nerve to keep posting videos with G Fuel in the back after they have dropped her from their brand, she's literally mocking G Fuel itself. So if you plan on sponsoring her, she doesn't care as long as you just give her some money. And her sister doesn't care. Just go watch her OnlyFans and go watch it with one hand and your eyes closed and pretend that it's Sniper Wolf doing it. Because her sister needs those views too. Do not do that, by the way. Don't give that wolf any views. Don't. Because she's literally feeding off your drama, just like how Sniper Wolf is staying silent. She knows that she's gonna use this drama to get away, and that more and more people are gonna come and watch her video. So I recommend you, if you have never seen Sniper Wolf or you don't really know anything about it, which God knows by now you should know something about it, or you live in a cave. Don't give this girl any more revenue. Matter of fact, like I said, if you go to even watch her video, just hit the pause button immediately and just say what you got to say and keep going. I actually, be honest, I'm not even going to entice that. I'm not. But I recommend you to do that. Don't give the ad revenues and don't give her video revenue. To be honest, don't even go to her channel. I mean, oh God, I'm doing it again. I'm not telling you guys what to do. Just, if you need to know anything about Sniper Wolf, listen to these other content creators that are bringing the news. If you want to go see for yourself, go on Instagram and stuff like that. And to be honest, go to support these other creators. I'd rather for people to go and support people like Jack's Film, TheQuartering, Penguin, even Asmongold. Even though his reaction is a lot better than Sniper Wolf's, he know what he's doing. He's been around for a while too. He's one of us OGs as well. And I mean, as much as I'm not very fond of him, I still respect him for what he does. He does bring content, so you gotta respect. You gotta respect the game. He does bring revenue. He does what he do, but he's not stealing other people's content and putting his face over their name. He's not literally just reading the caption and going, ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, ha, ha, ha. He's not just doing that. I mean, it's just I gotta end this. I really do. It's I really feel very disgusted. I need to go take a shower. I do. I do. I need to go take a shower. You know that scene from the first Ace Ventura when he found out that he kissed a man and he was in the shower. He's like, ah, that's how I feel right now with Sniper Wolf. This controversy. It's just so disgusting that I want to just take a shower and get it all off of me. But I even for like I said, keep the flames going because this isn't right. It isn't. It's immorally right. It's morally injustice. I hope other veterans come up and speak against this because this shows that people can get away with anything as long as they got the money and power. I mean, Jesus Christ, we got a war going on right now. We literally have a war that's literally going on right now, and this is happening. We got a war in real life, and we got a war on the internet. Can't say it any better than that. It's a two front right now. We got wolves here, and we got wolves overseas. And if anybody thinks any different, then I don't know what's wrong with your mind. I don't know what's wrong with your head. And the people who are actually supporting Sniper Wolf for what she's doing, what's wrong with you guys, man? Like I said, this is coming from someone who's disabled up here as well. I have mentally disabled, and I'm telling you, as someone who's been deemed 100% by the government of that, something is messed up with you people that support this. Something's messed up. Something's really wrong. It's immoral. It's not right. And if YouTube allows this to go, who knows who's next on Sniper Wolf's hit list? Who knows? It could be even me. I mean, the chick could be looking me up right now and looking up my military records, which are public, by the way, and probably show up at my house. And the thing is, she better not do that. I don't think she wants to do that. And that's a big no-no. I don't care how close your shoot is. I don't need you showing up to my place. I don't. Especially posted it for your 35 million followers to see. I don't need that to happen. But on that note, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go take a shower. And then I'm going to play video games. And I'm going to enjoy myself for the rest of this night. And I hope you guys really stay safe. I hope you have a happy Thursday night. And on that note, peace out. Peace and love. Bro fist, all that other stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Be safe and stay platinum.